Attention all stations, stand by for the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net, starting in 2 minutes. Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform. Good evening and welcome to the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. All licensed amateurs are welcome to check in. This net takes place every Thursday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time on this repeater VE7CAP and is linked to VE7RCA, VE7RIN, and VE7RSQ. Net control this evening is Victor Echo 7 Victor Uniform. My name is Dan, and I'm located in Marysville. Are there any net business or announcements? Okay, 7 QZ. Victor Alpha 7, Quebec Zulu. Go ahead, Doug.
Dan, thanks for doing the net. And just a reminder, everybody, of the meeting at Lance's Place, VE7 LOC. On 4300 Wilkes at 2 p.m. And it'll be a good chance for everybody. A lot of us haven't seen each other since at least December. So a good chance to sit down and meet everybody. And I did send out all the documents for the meeting, the minutes, and et cetera, and some proposed changes to the bylaws. So I asked, because I didn't want to print out a whole raft of them, I'm going to bring some with me, but just take a look at them, and we'll see how it goes from there. But that's all I got, Dan. Thanks. Oh, and one last thing, because some of Lance's chairs are snowed under, so bring a folding chair if you wish to sit. VA7QZ. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, okay, Doug. Thanks for the information on the meeting this weekend, this Saturday. At 2 p.m., 4300 Wilkes at Lance's Place, and bring a chair. Is there any further net business or announcements?
VE7 LOC.
Yeah, Victor Echo 7, Lima Oscar Charlie. Go ahead, lads.
Just let everybody know that there's lots of parking. The snow has all been plowed out around here, and coffee and some goodies on the side as well will be there. So I'm looking forward personally to seeing all the folks I haven't seen for a while. That's all for business there. From here, back to net control. This is VE7 LOC.
Yeah, okay, Lance, thanks for that. That sounds great. And yeah, I really missed the meetings at your place, so that sounds great. Thanks for the information. Is there any further net business or announcements? Okay, and I just have one myself here that we are looking for more net controllers. If you're interested in giving net control a try here on our net, it's not very hard, and you know, it's great experience, and you can get on the air and key up your radio. Let our net manager Tim V7QQ know. And now we'll move on and see, are there any reports of sick or injured amateurs? Does anyone want to leave early? Please check in now.
Victor Echo 7, Golf Sierra Juliet.
Victor Echo 7, Golf Sierra Juliet. Go ahead, Gavin.
Good evening, Net Control Dan, and everyone else listening in. This is my 6th meeting of the day, and I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm going to go cook up something and check out. You take care. B7 GSJ clear.
Yeah, okay, Gavin. Sounds good. Thanks for checking in. Anyone else wishing to leave early? Come now.
Victor Alpha 7, Lima Golf Romeo.
Victor Alpha 7, Zulu Yankee, go back.
Okay, I got two there. Victor Alpha 7, Lima Golf Romeo. Jerry, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Dan, and everyone else on net. Just need a quick checkout. All quiet on my end, nothing to report. 73, have a good net. VA7LGR clear.
Yeah, okay, Jerry, thanks for checking, and go ahead. What did I have there? Victor Alpha 7, Zulu Yankee, Quebec. Rick, go ahead.
Thanks, Dan. Good to hear you. Hello, everybody. This is VA7ZYQ. Hope everyone's having a good evening. I've just been shoveling lots of snow, and I'm tired. Anyway, everyone take care. This is VA7ZYQ, clear.
Okay, Rick, good to hear from you. Thanks for checking in. Anyone else wishing to leave early? Come now.
Victor Alpha 7, X-Ray Roman and Juliet. Yeah, good evening, Dan, and to all the net. I'm just going to take an early night here. Back to you.
Yeah, okay. I copied Victor Alpha 7, X-Ray Romeo Juliet. Russ, thanks for checking in, Russ. Anyone else wishing to leave early, please come now. Okay, and we'll just check quickly for any mobile stations or visiting amateurs wishing to check in. Come now. Okay, so we're now going to begin our roll call of regular check-ins by section, and you can tell us how your week is going, what's new or interesting in your area, any equipment or help you might need, and also I was going to ask what other services, what kind of radios do you own? Do you own radios for any other services other than amateur radio? So maybe you just own amateur radio, ham radio gear, or maybe you have some other types of radios. Like here I have a radio for every service. I got CB radios, Citizens Band, you know, GMRS, Marine Band, radios for our local fire department, all that kind of thing. So if you wish to talk about that or anything else you want to talk about, that would be great. We're going to move on to the roll call. Okay, so Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform, and we're going to go over here to the Invermere repeater. We're looking for Victor Alpha 7, Bravo Alpha Juliet. Jeff. How about Victor Echo 7, Quebec, Quebec? Tim.
B7QQ, Tim returning. Thanks, Dan, for doing the net, and good evening to all on the net. Yeah, sort of caught me off guard with that question. I was thinking about all the different radios I have. I've got ham radio, CB radio, FRS, air band. I got I think about 40 megahertz through 6 gigahertz. So just about any mode or anything we can do with that. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm sure I'll think of more, but yeah, otherwise doing good here. I'll see everybody on the weekend. This is VE7QQ. Back to that.
Yeah, okay, Tim. That sounds great. Yeah, it sounds like me here. Good everything. And I guess we could also add Mesh-tastic to the list, or Mesh Core, because it is a radio. So, but thanks for checking in, Tim. Do we have anyone later missed on the Invermere repeater? Okay, well, this is Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform with the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. We're moving on to the Cranbrook repeater VE7CAP, and we're looking for Victor Alpha 7, Bravo Uniform Papa, Wayne. Victor Alpha 7, Echo Juliet Alpha, April. Victor Alpha 7, Echo Whiskey Bravo, Evan.
VA7 EWB. Amateur radio equipment is the only type I've got. I can listen in on the other bands though, and that's good enough for me. Last weekend I went to Kelowna, and the drive there was pretty nice. It was pretty clear over the passes, and they didn't really have to slow down much, and the drive back was snowing the entire way, and it was pretty slow, but made it back in one piece. VA7 EWB.
Yeah, okay, Evan, glad to hear that. And yeah, here it's currently -8 Celsius and snowing again. So yeah, we've had quite a bit of snow over the past few days, and it's kind of shocked going from that summer weather we had and then going back to winter. So, but I'm glad you drove safely there. How about Victor Alpha 7, Hotel Bravo Bravo, Diana? Victor Alpha 7, Hotel Charlie Whiskey, Dan. Victor Alpha 7, Papa Uniform Juliet, Simran.
This is VA7 PUJ. How copy then?
Yeah, VA7 PUJ, VE7VU. I copy you 100%, Simran, loud and clear.
Yeah, thanks Dan for doing the net. Nothing much to report, just trying to make sure that I don't crash into someone with the slippery roads, but yeah, trying to take it easy. Nothing much to report. 7-3 for now.
Okay, Simran. Well, thanks for checking in. Good to hear from you. And how about Victor Alpha 7, Quebec Zulu, Doug?
VE7VU, VA7QZ. Well, just living the dream, Dan, and that's about all from here. 73. Have a good evening, VA7QZ.
Yeah, all right, Doug. Thank you for checking in. How about Victor Alpha 7, Victor Echo Bravo, Brian?
VA7VB. Good evening to everyone on net. Yeah, I don't know, we did some snow plowing today. Pulled out the old quad and cleaned up. I was hoping not to, but it just keeps snowing, so I had to do it. Radio gear here. Started out with shortwave listening as a little kid, so it's a bit of shortwave gear around here, and of course ham equipment, and CB. That was a thing from when I was a kid too, so I'm still a pretty active CBer. Got some setups here for that, and now Mesh-tastic is the new thing, so I'm not really haven't got too into it yet, but playing with it and hope to continue along with it. Other than that, nothing else. If you could check in Victor Alpha 7 EJA April. She is at EJA. She is at choir. Okay. Nothing else to report.
Yeah, okay, Brian, that sounds good, and it was good to see you yesterday. And I've got April, VA7 EJA, on the paper here as well. So thanks for checking in. How about Victor Echo 7, Lima Oscar Charlie, Lance? I don't know if you're still in there.
Yo, this is VE7LOC, Dan, and as everyone has been mentioning and hoping and thinking and believing for sure, thanks for doing the net. It's always good on Thursday to have a net controller, so thanks for doing that. And for me here, I'm slowing down a little bit for sure, but still have a couple of handhelds and 2 HF rigs sitting in the ham shack here, and one of them is a Kenwood, and the other guy is a Yaesu, and one's really good for receiving, and the other one's better for doing the transmission. So I use it between the two. So other than that, our honeybees are having a hard winter with this. They thought it was over, and it jumped on them, so we've got...
Yeah, okay, Lance, I got most of that, but then when you started talking about your honeybees there, you kind of dropped off on us. So if you want to just try it again, see if we lost you there, right where you started talking about the honeybees.
Yeah, I had some problems here myself. It was like another transmission was happening at the same time. Anyway, the honeybees are having a hard time thinking it's winter again. They were sure convinced it was spring, so we have to feed them more food to make it through this spell of cold weather. So with that, I'll turn it back to net control. Thanks, Dan. VE7 LOC is clear.
Yeah, okay, Lance. Well, thank you for checking in. And yeah, I bet you they did think it was spring. That's for sure. So, yeah. How about Victor Alpha 7 Whiskey Yankee? Ken, are you in there?
System VE7CAP.
Victor Echo 7 Papa Charlie, Bob.
Good evening, Dan, and everyone on net. Thanks for doing the net, Dan. Not much to tell you. I've got a handheld Yaesu, and I've got an FT991A, which I love, and that's about it for radios for me. I've been doing lots of snow plowing like everybody else, and looks like I might even have to do a little bit tomorrow. Otherwise, everything's copacetic here, as we used to say when I was a young boy. So thanks for doing the net, and Victor Echo 7 Papa Charlie.
Yeah, okay, Bob. Sounds good. And yeah, lots of snow plowing, and it's still coming down out there right now, so yeah, probably some more in the morning. How about Victor Echo 7 Romeo Whiskey Delta, Wayne? Victor Echo 7 Tango Golf Alpha, Tom. Victor Echo 7 Tango X-Ray Oscar, Aaron.
This is VE7TXO. This weekend, did some antenna trimming on my homemade HF. It's a USDX. I don't know if it works or not. It's not picking up any beacons. I'm going to have to try to see if I can reach anyone at some point. Tuned pretty close, the best I could do for 14 megahertz. And besides that, I got an old CB radio, realistic, from my childhood, and I should put some batteries in that, see if it still works, and a few FRS radios. That's about all. VE7TXO, back to net.
Yeah, okay, Aaron, sounds good. And that HF antenna you're talking about, is that just for 20 meters then?
Yeah, it's an inverted V, and I manually cut the speaker wire, and using a nano VNA got as low a SWR that I could get around the 14.0 numbers, but that's about all I can say about that. It's my first attempt at anything HF.
Yeah, well, right on. Well, it should be there should be lots of activity in the daytime on 20. I know that 10 meters and 20 has been really quite open during the day the last few days, and on 20 meters on Sunday mornings, there's a Canada-wide net on 14.140 on Sunday mornings, and that might be a good try too there. You might hear some stations.
Do you know roughly what time that is at 14.140 on Sunday?
I think it runs most of the morning, but usually like maybe 9 or 10 a.m. our time, you'll start hearing stations.
Okay, that's great. I'll see if I can pick anything up on Sunday. VE7TXO out.
Yeah, okay, Aaron. Thanks for your check-in, and good luck with the 20 meters. I'm sure you'll have lots of fun. We're going to move on and look for Kilo India 7 Alpha Mike Tango. Linda.
Yeah, this is KI7AMT and not very sunny Eureka. We've got 6 inches of new snow on the ground.
Oh yeah, quite a bit here too, Linda. It's been, we thought it stopped, and then it seems to have started again this evening.
We got a little bit of that light, fluffy stuff coming down. Next week it's supposed to be back in the 40s.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, so maybe we'll be going back into spring.
Well, you know what they say in Montana, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for checking in, Linda, and hope to hear you soon. We're going to look now for Victor Echo 7 Romeo Papa Yankee. Randy. Victor Echo 7 India Echo Mike. Mark.
In there, Dan, and all on that. How's my signal to you?
Your signal's pretty good, Mark. Just a little bit of white noise there, but it's almost full quieting, but not 100%. But no problem copying you.
Using my old ICOM 2SAT, the very first amateur radio I bought, and it was back in the 90s when they first came out. It's an interesting little old radio. At the time, it was $689, which is a whole pile. Anyway, I guess for radios, I also have a restricted operators license there for marine HF, and I always a monitoring enthusiast. I guess I do have a bit of a collection of radios I would probably bore you with more. Anyway, no further traffic. 730 off.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Yeah, that's interesting for sure. And yeah, your radio's working for you. No problems at all. So we'll move on and look for Victor Echo 7 Uniform Alpha Foxtrot. Christopher. Victor Echo 6 Echo Kilo X-Ray. Okay, well this is Victor Echo 7 Victor Uniform with the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. We're moving on to the Creston repeater, and we already got Jerry, so we're going to look for Victor Alpha 7 Whiskey November. Bob. Victor Echo 7 Charlie Zulu Alpha. Vera. Victor Echo 7 Charlie Zulu Echo. George.
This is Victor Echo 7, Charlie Zulu Echo. Hello everybody, good to hear you, good reception. Yes, we are getting a lot of snow and the life goes on. So all the best to you all. Thank you for your cards and all those signatures to put on, and we are thinking of you always. This is Victor Echo 7 Charlie Zulu Echo.
Yeah, okay, George. Yeah, receiving you good as well here, and thanks for your check-in. It's really good to hear from you. So we'll take a look if there's anyone later missed on Invermere, Cranbrook, or Creston repeaters. Please come now. Okay, I actually have to call for a few more on the Creston repeater. We had also Kilo 5, Zulu November, Rachel. Kilo 7, Foxtrot Golf Whiskey, Dave.
This is Kilo 7, Foxtrot Golf Whiskey. How you doing this evening?
Yeah, good evening, Dave. Doing pretty good here. Just enjoying the little blast of winter we're having.
Oh yeah, same here. Pretty much spent the whole day plowing snow, and hopefully next week it'll warm up and it'll all go away. And I was hoping to break a record and not have to plow any snow at all this winter, but I guess I had to at least do it once. Back to net.
Yeah, okay, Dave. Yeah, very similar situation here. I thought we weren't going to have no winter at all, but suddenly this happened. So, but it sounds like we're going back to springs shortly here. So, but thanks for checking in. How about Kilo 7, Uniform Mike Charlie, John?
Oh, Kilo 7, Uniform Mike Charlie, checking in.
Yeah, good evening, John. How are things going with you on your end?
Like everybody else, we thought winter was over, but looks like we get about 17 inches up here, about 4 miles south of the border on the Eastport side.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't really measure it here what we got, but yeah, probably pretty similar. But yeah, the first dump was kind of wet snow, but now we're getting that real nice powder, so can't complain.
Roger that. I'll just turn it back over to the net, and 73's everybody, over.
Okay, John, thank you for checking in. How about November 7, Yankee Juliet, Kevin?
Yeah, and 7YJ, Kevin and Bonner's Ferry. And to your question, mostly ham, but I do have a ICOM ICR70 that's highly modified general coverage receiver and a Kiwa medium wave air core loop antenna that on summer nights and out in the yard, it's just kind of nice to listen to stuff a long ways away in 7YJ.
Yeah, okay, Kevin. That sounds really interesting. Well, thanks for checking in. So do we have anyone later missed on the Creston repeater? Okay, Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform here. We're moving on to the Sparwood repeater. We're looking for Victor Echo 7, Juliet Foxtrot X-ray, Jeff.
87 GFX here, Dan. How copy? Very, very noisy on this end tonight.
Yeah, okay, Jeff. Well, I got you 100% here. Good copy.
Yeah, we're only getting about half of the conversations down on this end through Sparwood. Something not right there, but anyway, yeah, just the usual ham stuff and commercial radio for safe travel on the logging roads, and that's about it. And thanks for doing that, Dan.
Yeah, okay, Jeff. And yeah, we gotta always have a radio on the truck there for the logging roads. Very important. But, okay, well, you're sounding good on this end anyway. Thanks for checking in. How about Victor Echo 7, X-ray Charlie, Tyler? Victor Alpha 7, Golf Whiskey X-ray, Griffin. I heard someone key the mic real quick there. I'm not sure if that was you trying to get in, Griffin. Yeah, I have been hearing a little bit of key-ups and some noise coming in and stuff, so I don't know if we're having some issues along the line, and or maybe some folks that just aren't able to get in, but we'll open it up to anybody anywhere that would like to check in to the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club net. Please come now.
Kilo 7, Lima Oscar X-ray, Larry and Trago, Montana.
Kilo 7, Lima Oscar X-ray, Larry and Trago. How's it going tonight, Larry?
Done pretty good. Not too bad this evening. Just a little late checking in. But thanks for doing that. Been warming up a little bit. I believe it's in the around 14 degrees now. It was in the single digits, so warming up, so that's a plus there. But I don't have a whole lot this evening. Just want to check in and say thanks for doing that, and hope you're all doing well and stay safe and stay warm. KK7LOX, back to net control.
Yeah, okay, Larry. Yeah, thank you for checking in, and much the same here. It's really warmed up quite a bit. It was this morning I had to do some work outside, and that wind chill and everything, it was really, really cold. I definitely felt it, but it's warming up, so, well, thanks for checking. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform with the East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. We're looking for anybody anywhere wishing to check in. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 7, Whiskey Yankee.
Victor Alpha 7, Whiskey Yankee. Go ahead, Kent.
Yeah, okay, just caught it here. Kind of forgot all about the net. I got busy tonight and come out to the garage and the radio was on and heard it, so made the check in anyways. Thanks for checking me in, Dan. VA7WI.
Yeah, okay, Ken. Well, I'm glad you caught the net because it's great to hear from you. Thanks for checking in. Anybody anywhere that can hear my transmission wishing to check in, please come now. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform, East Kootenay Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. We're doing one last call. Anybody anywhere wishing to check in, please come now. Okay, well that sounds like about it. Looks like we got 23 check-ins tonight, which is pretty good. I'm glad to all that checked in. Information regarding club membership and meetings can be found on our website, EKARC.ca, and meeting announcements and invitation links will be sent out via email prior to all club meetings. All interested persons are welcome to join the club. This concludes the net for this evening. Thank you all for taking the time to check in. I will now turn the repeater back to general use. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform, clearing the frequency, 7-3. Okay, and there was just a carrier there. It sounded like just a dead carrier, no audio. 7-3, thanks to all that checked in. Victor Echo 7, Victor Uniform, going clear.